Hi everyone. I'm going to do this real quick clip because this is a vegetable soup that you could do, that you can actually make pretty cheap. I bought a chicken for 77 cents a pound, and if you get that kind of a sale, you can cut it up and freeze it right away, and then boil it in a pot of water, which is what I did here. This is my boiled water. I'm going to keep that, put it in the freezer, and you could use that for sauces but when you boil, I boiled it this time without any of the seasonings. I boiled it with just water and some salt. And then you come over here, and this is your traditional American cuisine food. And let me turn this off. And what I did was basically cut up an onion, small dice, or small medium dice. Then I cut up you julienne them, and then you can chop them, which is nice too. And then what I did was I added about a half a bell pepper, and I sauteed that in a little bit of grapeseed oil, and then I added some mixed vegetables, and they're really you can find them in the store. I mean, they're easy to find in the freezer, and they're cheap. So if you have a lot of kids, see, there's your mixed vegetables. So I added like a half a bag of that, and get the big bag because it's more economical. You can always refreeze it or freeze it. And then I got some unsalted. I always use an unsalted brand of this is really cheap. This is like less than $2. This is about $2. And then I added at the Trader Joe's. They have great deals at Trader Joe's. And then I added, and they also had zucchini, and I added that, and you can see that, and the nice little vegetables in there. And I took out, well, what you do is you take out the meat and you debone it, get rid of the bones, and then you just cut it up and dice it up. You want to keep it at the same, it just looks nicer. It should look like something that you would buy in the store, and I mean, it's just nicer. So it should be something that you can easily buy in the store. So, and if you do a big pot like this, it'll last you forever. And I mean, for at least a couple days, you know, and you can have this, and it's cold out there, so, and this is like a really good soup. And then I added some cabbage. If you want to add some spinach, kale to it, you can. I wanted to keep this a little bit heartier. Then you can add, I added a little bit of cabbage in there, so you can add some cabbage and some salt and pepper, and let's see, some 21 seasonings. I mean, you can get something like, keep this is only a couple dollars, so not to advertise, but it's good to keep on hand. And then a little bit, just a spoonful of herb de Provence. You give it a little bit of that flavor. If you have your own herbs, that's great, but if you don't have the time, just go ahead and buy it. I mean, it's worth it and lasts for a while, so you can always use it. And some pepper, of course, and some salt and pepper. And that's it, and just let it, and then just when you debone it, you cut your chicken, you dice it as well. Oh, and I added a potato, so you can see the potato peeled, and you want to make sure that they're cut evenly. And I use the russet potato, so you want to add that, and that gives it a nice hearty texture. And this is great soup. The kids will love it. Make some cornbread with that, or some homemade some homemade bread, and you have a nice hearty soup. And this would be great for a family, and I mean, it's economical. It's something you can have for a couple days, and that'll help you with your budget. Okay, all right. I thought maybe I'd share that real quick, and I'll talk to you soon. Okay, bye-bye.